Hello everybody, it's Jan from the mountain. I'm sorry I haven't made a video for a while, but I've been so busy knitting to get my Aran sweater finished, I just didn't want to stop. The weather's changed now and autumn is definitely on the way. The air is a bit cooler and we have got a lot of rain on the way to us here. And since it hasn't rained for a while, that's not a bad thing. My craft studio is in dire need of a makeover and a good tidy. I've been doing a lot of painting and also decorating the house. Here's my sweater. I'm so pleased with this. It's heavy and springy and the cuff turned out really well because it's quite a full sleeve. It's going to be wonderful for the outdoors, but also it does get really cold in my house sometimes, especially in my studio, so I will be wearing it around the house too. I've already got my next project ready to go, almost. It's not an Aran sweater. I might show you that later. It really is a weighty jumper, this one. And I'm very proud of it. I've got the roll back neck here, which is very sturdy. I just love it. Can't wait to wear it. Okay, I need to make a yarn cake because I want to start my new project. Because I've knitted so much over the past few weeks, I feel as though I need to just keep knitting. I can't not knit. So my new project is going to be in this very dark chocolate brown, almost black Zwartbles wool yarn that I spun earlier in the year. I absolutely love this colour and I've been dying to knit something with it. I have actually got a big box of 10 kilos of this wool in a fleece, excuse me, which I bought at a good price here in Italy. And so I still have some of this original fleece left, but I have a lot more. And I am actually leaning, I still haven't dyed my undyed yarns, mainly because I've been knitting a lot, also because I haven't decided on the colour that I would like to do it. But also I am leaning towards knitting and spinning, obviously spinning natural shades because that's what I do, and making knitwear with the natural colours undyed. So my dyeing is on hold, although I'm going to use natural dyes. It's on hold for a video or two because I just love the idea of using natural wool shades to make garments without interfering with chemicals or dyes of any sort, even natural. Though I do want to experiment with the natural dyes, I just feel that as you have to mordant yarn, there's chemicals going in that some people might be sensitive to, and I have some sensitivities to certain things. So I like the idea of not having to dye a yarn, but still being able to make garments with some colour work, even if it's going to be more subtle. Oopsie, my radio plug. I took a small break from my crafting actually to go up to Milan to see the opening night of the Phantom of the Opera. A break from my normal country pursuits. I do like to get into the city from time to time because it's quite exciting. There's a lot going on, which is an absolute contrast to my rustic life in my tiny village. The train journey is interesting because I get to see some scenery and I look at places on the way that I actually might like to visit one of these days. So I absolutely love train travel. It's an adventure and I get to see possibilities for the future. Oh, here I am, all dressed up, ready to go. Vintage outfits there, because I'm into my vintage. So, very pleased. It was red carpet night, because it was the opening night. And they did a beautiful spectacle with lots of phantoms everywhere. We weren't allowed to film the performance, but we could film the applause at the end. A wonderful evening. All over too soon for me. And the walk home, we stayed in a small apartment very close by. This is my new project I have been working on in between filming the last little snippet of the yarn cake making. This is a French yarn and the Zwartbles to do the colour work of the yoke. Again, it's a chunky sweater. It's for winter warmth, and this was a double collar. I knitted it in a different way in that I rolled it back before starting the yoke, and the pattern goes all the way around. Top down sweater, as you can see, and again, just like my Aran one there in the background. I can't wait to wear it. It's springy and bouncy, and I'm just obsessed with knitting with this Zwartbles yarn. And the pattern was actually, it's a Garn Studio Drops Design pattern, and it was in green. I love the idea of doing it with my beige yarn and my almost black Zwartbles. I've got to show you this because I showed you when I was starting it. I finished the portrait of my son in Renaissance clothing. I'm pleased with it. It's going on the wall with my other ones. It's in watercolour on 300 GSM cotton paper, and I'm absolutely thrilled with it. So I can do my second daughter next. And I haven't decided on the clothing that she's going to be wearing just yet, but I'm absolutely thrilled with the way this one turned out. And it's got lots of symbolism in things that he likes and things about him that only we know. Well, that's it for now. I'm going to get back to my knitting. Hope to see you soon. If you like the video, please click like. And please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. See you next time.